Alright, guys. I'm here to try to show you how to modify one of the used shotguns. We got a 20 gauge for my nephew. Took it out, got the length of pull right for him because it's got the shorter stock. He shot it one time. The recoil was more than he wanted. We took it and a couple of other rest of us shot it, and it does have a significant recoil, a lot more than what I thought it was going to. This is one of the shotguns you can add the spacers as they grow. They do have a little bit shorter barrel. It is a little bit lighter. This one, we just weighed it, is about 5.6 pounds. So it's pretty light. I got this up here. Your balancing point on this is right about here right now. I got a couple pieces of tape here. I'm gonna mark it. One of the issues that we had with him, he's got a lot that I do, the shorter length of pull because of height. It wants to put it so that most of the weight is out here in front of his arm because of the length of his arms, which makes him lean back more instead of being forward where he's, got his weight into it. He's leaning back to try to hold the gun up. That caused a big problem. I'll show you what we did. I tried to figure out what to do, talked to a couple of buddies and things like that, trying to figure out how to modify it. One of my buddies suggested putting weight in the stock because this is a synthetic stock. I already got the screws out of it. There is a cavity back here that you can put in. We're trying to figure out what to put in. I don't want to put like sand or anything in there because it draws moisture. Lead shot, like out of a shotgun, is a little bit too heavy. So we came up with using the steel 177 BBs that we had laying around. To keep them from rattling around, I use a old pair of leggings from my daughter. I took them and shove it down in here, and it does two things too. Is in the future when you go to add the spacers in there, BBs don't fall all over the place. Then you got this great big mess. Stick it down in the middle. Took a funnel, poured them in. It gets clogged up a little bit. Take the pencil, kind of poke them down in there. Let's take a minute because actually that whole cup fits inside of here. Inside most dead blow hammers is similar to steel BBs. That's what helps to absorb the shock from the dead blow. Try to pack it tight so it didn't rattle around, but it still gets the weight. What it ended up doing was moving the weight back closer to his shoulder, so it was a really big difference on his ability and comfort level to hold the gun. Trying to pack it inside this cavity, so it takes a little bit. When we got done, you just take this, tie it off so that it doesn't make a mess later when you go to open this back up. And then you can just cut it off. That will tuck back down in there. Put your butt pad back on. it does add a significant amount of weight, but it doesn't rattle a whole lot. It feels really heavy to just pick it up and grab a hold of it, but it does transfer the weight. We'll see this real quick. Get the scale turned on. Maybe. There we go. Push the right button, it's always better. Okay, so that, adding those BBs added 2 pounds, right at 2 pounds to the gun. You're still only at 7.6, which, you know, is around the same weight as an adult shotgun, but a lot of your weight is in the back end of it now. Switch this around. Solid piece of tape. So now you've moved your balance point back in here, and with the shorter arms, even if they hold it here now, he's still got weight on the back end. It made a huge difference on his comfort and ability to shoulder the gun, hold it up, get it on target. We took him out, and originally just the way it was, with nothing, no modifications done to it. He shot it one time, wouldn't shoot it anymore. So we had to figure something out. Did this modification to it, took him out, shot it again. After 2 boxes of shells, which is 50 rounds, was all we took with us, he ran out of shells. We took a little bit of a break, went and got some more, another 50 rounds through the gun, and he's sitting behind the camera grinning right now. Another 50 rounds through the gun, and I said, I'm tired of pulling the clay pigeon thrower back, we're done for the day. So we went from not being, you know, 1 shot, not gonna shoot it again, to 100 shots, and I called him off because I was done. And so it made a huge difference. It really does feel like the gun weighs a lot heavier than what it does, but the way that it balances the weight out, it makes it much more comfortable for them to be able to shoot. So I hope this helps somebody out, help you get your kids out, make it more comfortable for them to shoot. And you guys, thanks for watching my video, appreciate it. You guys have a good one.